Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the zealots of Outcasts reinstate their theocracy on the region of Reekwater, and the forces of bottom of B-tier Dodgers beat back the bears in the woodland forests of Brightwood. KOTT News caught up with the marauders who had immediately begun ransacking. Congratulations on your victory here in the deep forests of Brightwoods, or should I say not so deep forests, as you've immediately begun clear-cutting them. Would you care to take us through what's going on around here?
Yeah, John, we just got right back to work, just ransacking, clear-cutting this forest. You know how we do as marauders.
Indeed. Do you have any plans for all this lumber?
Yeah, John, we're going to strengthen our border between Morningdale and Restless, and then Weavers and Reekwater with all this wood. Yeah, we're going to keep those yellows out.
I see. Have you decided then that you are going to hold these lands and these lands alone?
That's the plan, John. We want the swamp. Swamp's ours.
Later, KOTT News caught up with the legendary Panda Uchiha to speak about their outcome. Congratulations on your victory here in Reekwater, once again retaining the rights to the Reekwater Union of Fishermen's labor contract. How do you feel about the fight out there?
It was okay fight, John. Pretty simple, easy.
Yeah, I always get that impression from you. The rest of your crew seems to think very highly of you, so it must seem very mundane out there for you. Was there anybody who even seemed to stand out?
John, everyone did their part and just did better than before, but obviously our best player is Panda. He's just the greatest of all time. Best to ever do it.
Indeed, indeed. Well, now that you have retained control of the hamlet, what are your intentions for it?
To tell you the truth, John, we're probably going to tax the fishers a lot more. Fishing is actually killing the fish population, and we do not like that here, John.
Turning to the weather for tonight, and it looks like the sun will once again make its not-so-perilous journey across the Eternum sky. Then after sunset, the temperatures will drop and humidity will rise, giving the island a 30% chance of corruption invasion. Free lineup submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Starting things off, the Marauders of Iron Reavers assail the Covenant forces of Outcasts for control of First Light and the flow of the spice. The former Great House of Iron Reavers taking a fresh look at a new region, this time shifting their attention to the hyssop and spice-rich region of First Light. Outcast forces, undivided in their efforts tonight, will have a full contingent available to protect the harvesting and production facilities from these ambitious marauders. Then, the Marauders of Emotional Damage challenge the champs of Strawberry for their championship title and the right to rule over Everfall. If Emotional Damage thought the difficulty level of the other regions was tough, they might not get past the start screen tonight. But if they manage the upset, it will go down in history. It's been over a year since someone has challenged the Neverfall threshold. But with a win tonight, Strawberry will tie Regime for first place on the all-time Neverfall list, with 13. Meanwhile, the syndicate members of JDB's Kitchen attack the Marauders of Unethical for control of the arid desert dunes of Brimstone Sands. Exercising their right to rematch, the kitchen staff of JDB come back to the desert to get their just dessert against the forces of Unethical for their opportunistic declaration. Unethical or not, it was within the rules of engagement, and now the Unethical forces will do everything in their power to maintain their hold on the region, ethically or not. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.
Emotional, damn it!